So I have a question that I'm not sure what the answer is. I'm here on the beach in Makaha, Oahu, Hawaii, and I'm kind of standing on all this reef rock, all of this limestone. If you look closely in certain places, you can see the reef structure in here. But on top of it, there's all of this softer, slick stuff that I know is calcite. And what it kind of looks like is happening is that all this reef rock, all this limestone, when it gets jagged like this, it's called phytokarst. It looks like it's just kind of melting here, but I don't think that's quite what's happening. I think there's calcite here being dissolved, or the limestone is being dissolved, and then it's reprecipitating out as calcite. It's kind of regrowing. And I'm not really sure what's causing that. I'm seeing it up here in the higher spots. I'm not seeing it so much in the lower spots. I can pan over there, you can kind of see it covering that area, but it doesn't seem to cover all areas. Yeah, one hypothesis I've got, because that's kind of what I'm going with here, a hypothesis. I don't really know for sure. I'm not able to really test this, but there's all this sand, and during certain parts of the year, this will actually all be covered with sand, is the rainwater passing through this sand, because rainwater mixes with the CO2 in the atmosphere and makes bicarbonate acid, or carbonic acid, sorry, and it hits that sand, which is mostly calcite from busted up reef. And is that calcite then, that calcium carbonate in solution, passing through the sand and then hits this rock and regrows out as calcite? It's kind of like how cave formations work in limestone in other places. Or is it simply this stuff is dissolving just due to the rainwater and then reprecipitating? Or is it not rainwater at all? Is it the ocean water? I feel like that's probably not it. I'm not super good with the chemistry of ocean water versus rainwater. My understanding is that rainwater, I think, is a little more acidic. But with limestone, you know, let's say on the continent, and how it gets dissolved out a lot is usually, you know, yeah, you have rainwater, it's a little bit acidic, but it's also hitting soil, which has a lot of organic matter in it. It gets more acidic passing through that, and then it gets down to the limestone and dissolves the limestone. Well, here I don't really have any soil, it's just sand. So is the rainwater acidic enough to kind of do this? I don't know. Or maybe it's none of that. Maybe it's something else. Do you know? Do you have a hypothesis? Have you seen this elsewhere? It's kind of a neat little problem I'm not sure of. One of the best things you can do as a scientist, whether you're a professional one or just an individual trying to figure things out, is don't be scared to say, I don't know, or I'm not sure. So, let me know. Put a thing in the comments section, or if you're in my class, send me an email or something, and maybe I'll shoot you some bonus points. Especially if you can kind of give me some sources that talks about how this happens. Anyway, aloha.